Hello, you're watching Jenny's Biblical Messages. And I am on here today to give you a little lesson of what God has just downloaded on me just now. So this is kind of impromptu, so I apologize about that. So I just asked God a really serious question. I said, Lord, I feel like the money stuff is just closing in on me, my finances, that I don't have enough money for my bi-weekly paycheck that I get. And I haven't been feeling that way, but lately, the last month or so, I have been. And I know that I've bought a couple of things that costs a little bit more expensive and things like that, but still I feel like I shouldn't be in this position. So I said, what am I doing wrong? Like, it's not that much difference. I got a raise, and now I feel like I just don't have enough. And what he told me was like a dagger in the heart. And so he wants me to warn all of you about it, because I'm sure that we all do these things, or have done this particular thing at times. So earlier this week, I went out to lunch with a couple of people from work, and all of us had leftover food. We all had leftover food. And there was a man in a wheelchair just sitting outside of the restaurant. And it was kind of strange. We live in Naples, and that doesn't happen. You don't see that often. Especially not where we were, and not right outside of a restaurant like that. And I thought about giving him my food, but I didn't. And the reason that came into my mind of not doing it was everybody is probably giving him food. I mean, I am not one that I will give money to homeless people. I will not do it. I don't want it to go for drugs or alcohol or whatever, but I have given food, and the whole mind went through, or that whole thought went through my mind so fast. And then when we got out of the car, the guy that I was with said, I thought about giving my leftovers to him, but I didn't. And I go, I did too. And there was even a moment where I was like, go drive by him, I'll give him my food. But I didn't say that. I didn't say that, and I didn't do that. And so when I was asking God about this, he brought this all back to my mind. And he said, how can I give you more, or why would I give you more if you're not going to give my children more? That was a test for you, and you failed the test. I failed God's test. I have been sitting in prayer, asking for forgiveness, and him reminding me that he gives us grace, and that he will give me another opportunity to do this so I can pass it. But guys, my heart is just thinking, I am working so hard in my life of doing good, and I feel like lately I am failing. I feel like I'm failing. And it makes sense. I didn't have time to even give you a scripture or anything for this. This is just raw today. because I failed. Because I failed. And I have to confess to him and to warn you that he is giving us tests, that he wants to give us more. He doesn't want us to struggle in any ways. But we also have work to do. And we also have to obey him. And I talk about obeying him all the time, and I missed the mark. And so I'm here to tell you today that if you get an inkling of something, a nudge of something, it's from him. And to do it and to obey and not to ignore it. I was sitting there thinking, I really want this chicken salad wrap for dinner tonight. That was really selfish of me. I was sitting there thinking, I don't have a lot of money right now, so I'm saving this for tonight, or even tomorrow for lunch, so I don't have to buy lunch tomorrow. You know, I was sitting there and thinking of me. And I wasn't doing what he wanted me to do. And if I don't do what he wants me to do, then how is he going to reward me? How is he going to help me if I just keep ignoring? I hope you all have a blessed day. I hope you all take this to heart. And I pray that you don't make the same mistake that I just made.